Hello, 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 everybody. How's all my funky junk friends doing? Hope you guys are having a great day so far. A fantastic day. Just hold on 2 seconds. Let me get all my stuff together. Because per usual, I am moving a little bit slower than I should be. It happens. It just happens. Don't look behind me. I have a mess. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, here's what I think we might do today. First of all, let's talk about a couple things. Make sure you join the group Take 5. It is a free community where our lives are being shared into. So there's lots of fun things going on in there. Up after me is Jeannie from Clifton's Crafty Casa. And I'm sure she'll have something amazing and wonderful. If you're hopping on here, please say hello so I know that I'm in the right spot. If nobody hops on here, I will jump off or get my laptop. Hey, Sydney, how are you? I want to show you guys something. I don't know if the other day you watched when I was on the Essential Stencil, when we did the Stencil Soul Sisters, we did this because I was having a little trouble with the transfers for this side. Well, I ended up finishing this side, and I just needed to be a little more patient. Those ended up going on very simply, but I kind of like how that turned out. See this bucket here? The bucket I did and I did it with a little bit of salt wash, a gray color. Then I kind of poured some cinnamon over it. And then I took some of the salmon color because of the colors in the flowers, and I did this and then kind of made it kind of crazy looking like that. So I think it turned out pretty cute. So it is a double-sided guy. I really love how this one ended up turning out. I think it turned out nice. I wasn't real sure when I was first doing it. I was having trouble Sunday. But that ended up turning out good. I need to take some pictures, but I just haven't had time. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you. And Jeanette. So, like I said, if you're just hopping on, make sure you say hello so I know you're here and all that kind of fun jazz. Actually, I think I might just pull my computer up here unless it's dead. It won't surprise me if it's dead. Just to make sure I'm seeing everything that I should see and all that fun jazz. So we do have a fun day today with lots of fun people on. Pretty much a full day. I think we go until the afternoon. Let's see. I was thinking the last person is on at 5. So we're going till 6 o'clock, I believe. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking in my head it is. I don't have all my bearings yet. We're going to make an Easter. We're going to make something cute for Easter here. It shows me live in Take 5, so I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, there we are. I just wanted to make sure we were doing what we said we were doing. All right, so like I said, if you're hopping on, please let me know you're here. Okay, we're going to take this board. This board came from Hobby Lobby. It's a 14-inch board right here. It's just a round. And I thought I'd pull these guys out because I have not used them yet. Now let me grab one of my pads to put down so that I don't get paint all over everything. And I like using these quite a bit because I can just kind of dry my brush off with them and all that kind of fun stuff. So anyway, so this is what I thought I would use. I know Easter is just about here and just about over, but all that kind of stuff. What is happening over here? Okay, so anyway, there we go. All right, I don't know. My friends are messaging. Thank you for sprinkling me out. I appreciate it. So anyway, we're going to use this. I know a lot of people have already done it, but I wanted to jump on it and throw it out there. Easter's almost here, and I'm just kind of behind on a lot of things. So it's got a couple of really cute sayings. This Happy Easter, I really like that. Easter blessings. We got all kinds of fun stuff, but I really wanted to do the little bunnies. I thought the bunnies were kind of cute. So Bum, ba-dum. I'm going to sit this over here out of my way so I can see what I am doing here. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have a big pile of to-do things right there. And I haven't to-do'd them. I'm not funny. That wasn't funny, was it? Okay, so let's decide. I didn't even check to make sure that I was going to fit 2 bunnies on here plus some words. I think I could probably get my 2 bunnies on here. I'm going to go to about right there. Flip over and do one. Let's see, about right there. And put my finger here. I think I can get them on there. We'll figure it out. If not, we'll just put 1 on there. There's nothing wrong with putting 1. Maybe we will just put 1. Okay, so we have our bunny here, and this is kind of like a layered stencil. We would do this, and then here's all of our details. I know you can't hardly see that, but there's all our details, and we can even change what his face looks like and all that kind of stuff. And then we could set an egg down on here for him. It says layers. It says the layers down here. See that? So like this is layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 to get the belly, and layer 5, not the belly, but the egg in his lap. Okay. And then we could put Happy Easter, Somebody Loves You, things like that. So let's just get started. So what I'm thinking to do on here is I kind of think I want to do a little bit of like a shiplap type of thing with just the white is what I'm thinking. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my board just because that's how I like to look at it. And I need to find my, I just had it. There it is. I'm going to find my little ruler here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some shiplap on here. And how I'm going to do it is I'm just going to take a Sharpie. All right. And I'm going to lay my thing down here and get my first line on. I'm not going to push real hard or anything like that, but I'm going to just put a line on here. Okay, just very light. Just a line. Okay. Now, how far up do we want to go? Do we want to go the width of the ruler? That would probably be the easiest thing to do. So we're right here with that line. And we'll put a line, oops, right there. Come right over here. So it'll be kind of thin shiplap, but that can save us for having to kind of measure them to decide the width of them, you know, so they all look about the same. So here, and then of course this last one right here. Now you're going, Chrissy, that's really dark and you're going to put those bunnies on there? That is just kind of crazy. Well, we're going to paint over this because I just barely want you to see this through there. Just so it gives you the idea of shiplap. All right. So now, there we go. How awesome is that? Easy peasy way to do it. I mean, there's all kinds of ways you can do it, but this way I felt like is super easy. All right, so I could do it this way or this way. I tend to go this direction. Now, what we can do here is I can do the whole thing white and go over, and then you would see the lines there. Hi, Liz. Yes, I do use StreamYard. So I have 2 devices going. I have an iPad in front of me, and I have my phone up above my head. So that's how I'm doing that. So, but what I'm going to do is I am going to jump up here to my layout, and I'm going to switch that, which I meant to do a minute ago, and I forgot. So that way you guys are just kind of looking at my table rather than having to look at my mug. You don't need to see what I look like. So we're just going to go over this with some white. Now, lots of things you can do here. My bunny, Easter colors. Let's think about Easter colors. I'm going to think about this first. Okay? Easter colors. Pinks, purples, kind of teal color, peacock, aqua. Let's pull out a yellow. There's not much yellow in there. Let's pull out the yellow that has some yellow in it. Some yellow. Okay? Kind of our color scheme there. Those colors right there. I'm going to go ahead and get my white out so we're prepared. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these. I'm going to put them on a plate. If I can find my plates here. And I'm just going to like put this on my board, these colors. I'm not going to try to do it exact. I'm going to put it on the board. We're going to dry it, then we're going to go over it with the white so that you'll kind of see these colors in the background, but it'll be mostly white. Kind of like I'm going to, I don't know, I guess you could say chippy it without chippying it. Does that make sense? So kind of weird how I'm saying that, but I'm just going to play. You guys, you still see my coffee. You know what? My alarm went off and I didn't wake up. I got a little worked up at work today before I left, trying to explain something. And you know how it is when people don't listen, when you're trying to explain something. They really weren't listening to me, so I got upset. I didn't get upset, but it was like, you know, I was going 100 miles an hour. My husband went to go visit his mom this morning, so then instead of talking here, we were talking on the phone, so I got in bed a little bit later than I normally do, and I slept through my alarm. Just going to be honest here, you guys. Slept through my alarm, so I woke up just a little bit ago. So I don't have my first cup of coffee down. Got to get that baby down, right? Coffee, coffee, coffee. Isn't that pretty? Pretty Easter colors. Okay, now, because I'm weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of each one of these. All right. So I'm going to start right here in the middle with yellow. Then I'm going to kind of do the pink. Okay. So let's do yellow. And I'm just going to take a chippy brush and I am just going to put yellow on here. Now, another neat way to do this is to do scrapbook. Put some scrapbook paper on here too. Different colored scrapbook papers, and then kind of go over. Okay, so and we'll go down here with the yellow. All right, very simple. Very simple. Let's go to pink. I'm not going to switch brushes. I'm just going to grab it with the same brush. Okay. Now you'll notice that I am going over the black because I don't want the black Sharpie to show up a ton through my stuff. I just want you to know it's there so that not only with the colors does it appear to have different, what's the word I'm looking for? The boards being different colors, but also I want you to see those lines there. All right. So I'm probably going to be off here a little bit. So let's just do this one, pink. Doesn't really matter because I'm covering it up, right? Okay, now I could grab another brush. I'm going to, because I'm going to go into this turquoise here, right here, and I'm going to put it right here. Just something nice and bright for spring. I hope you guys are having a good day. I opened the door to let the dog out, and it appears to be another nice warm day outside. So yesterday, I think it got up to 60 something, maybe. Can't remember for sure, but it appears like it's going to be a nice day, which I'm pretty excited. I have a child that's playing softball, so they practice outside. So it's always nice when it's nice out for them to do that. And if you do walking or anything like that, I'm glad that it's nice to be able to go outside to do stuff like that. Ready for spring. I do know this, that I'm going to grab this brush here and do my pink or my purple. Ooh, don't drip it. I don't know what I was saying. I was talking about the weather. So it's nice to be able to go outside and do some things. rather than just being cooped up in the house. Oh, with the sun shining the way it's been shining the last few days, the grass is turning super green. So it's not going to be long, and we're going to have to start mowing the yard, which I love to mow the yard. It's like almost one of my favorite things to do. I think I like mowing so much because I can go out there and I'm still accomplishing something, because I'm one of those people that can't sit still for very long. I feel like I'm still accomplishing something, and but yet I'm in my own thoughts. I can think about my own things. You know, you don't have 17 people, grandma, or, you know, whatever, wanting something, things like that. So I really enjoy Rainbow Bright. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to cover it up. But you guys get the idea. I want the shadow of the shiplap with the colors in the background, but I want to be able to see my project. So we're going to cover this up. Well, actually, you know what? Because our bunny, let me look on here. Maybe I should just barely cover it up. I was thinking I wanted a white bunny, but now that I'm thinking about it, I can't put a white bunny on white. But we could do like a gray, I think a gray bunny. Let's do a gray bunny. So I'm gonna keep going. Thinking things through as I do it, right? Just need to get this a little more dry. Now it would look cool to kind of chippy it up. We might go ahead and do a little chippy. Let me see if I've got something right here. Hold on. See, like, I have not tried this vintage effect, and I don't know what you do with this. You need to try that and see. I've got a bunch of transfers right here. Hold on a second, you guys. The other day I cut those all up and then didn't use them. Don't do that. Don't cut all your stuff up. And then, I wonder, it's not even in that drawer. Y'all are going, God, Chrissy, get together. Get it all together. Get it all figured out. I was just wondering if I had any. No, I don't. I was seeing if I had any crackle paste. I don't. So, hold on. Hold on, ladies. Real life here. Stuff falling all over the place. Okay. I don't know how to use that vintage effect. Anyway, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. We'll just keep moving on. Right here. That stuff is sitting right there. Anyway, we're good. Okay. So I got that on there. All right. So now what I'm going to do is, I really want to try this. What do you suppose this does? Let's just try it. What's it going to hurt? Are we going to hurt anything by trying it? Has anybody used this before? Hi, Barb. Has anybody used this vintage effect by Pentart? I'm going to put it on here. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know. I have no idea. It's very thin. I do know that. It's very, very thin. We are going to just put it on our board, see what happens. Okay? And just see, it's almost, see how thin it is? I don't know if it's like a thin kind of glue type of stuff, you know? I don't know if you're supposed to dry it. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. But I'm going to put it on my board, and we're going to see what happens here, right? Daring. You're going, well, why do you have that if you don't know what it does? Well, I probably seen the name of it and ordered it because I thought, oh, that would be fun to do something with. I'll go look up what you do on that, and I just have never done it. So I think I've covered it so far. Oop, I turned that purple back on, but that's okay. Okay, so now I don't know what we do from here. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm going to get my brush that off my brush here real quick. So I'm thinking that we're just going to put some white paint over the top and we'll see what it does. And we will see what it does. Okay. So there, I'm just going to use my same brush that I just put that on with. Right there. And here we go. I was kind of thinking that it's probably a lot like Crackle. But we'll see what it does. Like I said, it's a background. We can make our background any way we want. And it's probably one of those things that you shouldn't go back and forth on. But I can never help myself. I'm always doing it because I don't like to have the marks in the middle type of thing. But if it doesn't do anything, it's okay because this looks kind of cool like this as it is. Now, I would have used the chippy brush, but we want to see what this is going to do. Right? Right, here we go. I see something happening. I'm not sure what I'm seeing yet, you guys, but now look, that purple there must have really not been dry up there because see how it's kind of coming through on my stuff. Okay, so let's get our dryer. I don't like those marks there. Okay, let's get our dryer and see what's going on here. Let's see what's happening here. See if there's anything exciting happening here. I just dribbled paint across there. Let's see if it's hair. That hair's in my design. We're going to leave it. Let's see what it does. Now, you guys, if this does not do anything, I will definitely look up what it's supposed to do and we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Because I don't see... I really don't see a lot happening. But anyway. Hey there, Susan. How you doing, girl? Everybody's doing good. So, yeah, not sure what it was supposed to do. Okay, that is on my list of things to do. I'm going to leave this on my table so that I can look up exactly how you're supposed to do that because apparently it's not this way. That's okay. Alrighty. Get this dry. Get this dry and we'll get our bunny on here and stuff. So see, I can still see everything through there, but yet, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I changed my mind. No, I still want to go this way. Now, because I didn't do exactly what I said I was going to do, I'm going to, I kind of want it a little, let's use this. Let's just use this again. I kind of want a little more white on here and then to pull it back. So I'm going to put a little more paint on here. Okay. So this is typical me. I like to try things and I usually do it live. So if you're new here, when I try new things, I try them on the live. I don't do it beforehand. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, because I want to show you guys, you know, what not to do sometimes. Sometimes we need to see what not to do and also see that not everything always turns out perfect. You know, I don't want you ever to feel defeated or something because something doesn't work out the way it works out for someone else, because there's always a trial and error with things. You can't always get it perfect the first time, you know, and we always learn from stuff like that. Okay, so let's get this dry here. Boom, ba-doom. Alrighty, it's going to take a second. So you guys make sure you join the Take 5 group. We've got a lot of fun. It's a free group. The link is up in my description. We've got a lot of fun things coming up. We go live every Wednesday and Friday. Wednesdays is Wonderful Wednesdays. Fridays is Friday Friends. So we do all kinds of fun stuff. We've got some new exciting things coming up. We also have a VIP group. We also have a 411 group. So if you're a business owner and you need to, freshen up on some things or something like that, please let us know. We can more than happy to help you with that. We've got some workshops coming up, some big events where we invite some collaborators, not just from our little collaboration group, but from other groups and stuff. So you guys stay tuned for Take 5. There's lots of fun things happening in there. Like I said, it is a free group to join. So our VIP group, we've revamped our VIP group, and it's going to be a lot of fun in there too. Some fun stuff. Yeah, you guys, I know I didn't chippy this, but I'm going to take this. I just want to see what happens. If I just kind of pull some of this, scrape some of this. Yeah. I'm just taking some of that white paint off that's still kind of wet. Okay. Just to give it a different kind of look. See this right here? I did not chippy this. I did not put Vaseline under there or chapstick or anything like that. I'm just scraping it just because I can. Okay, I'm going to go both directions. So I'm going to flip this over just to pull those colors, to let those colors stick back up out of there again. Some more. Okay. So now, there we go. Good enough. All right, so see how you can see the colors? Kind of looks shiplappy. I know that when I did it, I did the black on there so you could see that, and we're not seeing that. But when I originally was doing this, I was going to do, I'm going to do these colors. So, but putting that black on there helped me get the lines on here. But I can sand. I could sand all the way down to that if I wanted to, but I'm just showing you guys. See, I'm just doing what I want to do as I go. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I ruined that piece of, because my paint's wet. All right. So anyway, so here we go. Look at that. We see the colors, but yet it's still white. All right. So I need to set these. I need to find a new home for those some point. Okay. So let's start off with, let's put our bunny on here. We're just going to do one bunny. I'm going to get this out of the way so I don't get paint on the back side of it and end up with it all over my stuff. I'm going to kind of sit it down here kind of low because I want something at the top. Now, I could put the, his ear goes to there. I could put the Hoppy Easter. The ear would kind of go underneath the Hoppy Easter, which I'm totally fine with. We could put our bunny right over here to one side and then do the Hoppy Easter. I don't need the ears, just the words. I could put that there and do our bunny there. Let's do that. Let's kind of do it sideways like that. I think that'll be cool. Okay, so I think we're going to go with a gray bunny for the simple fact that I painted the background white. Now, one of the things I could do is I could paint this white and then outline him in black or gray or another color and really get it white in the center. We could do something along those lines. Do you guys want me to do that maybe? I think you were supposed to put vintage effects stuff on the wood first. Probably Sharon. I need to find out. That's totally on me. You guys, I have no idea. We could do that so that we still have a white bunny. No, I think I'll do a gray bunny. Let's do a gray bunny. He doesn't have to be a white bunny. He doesn't have to be the Easter bunny, right? He could be a gray bunny. Okay, so I'm going to use this gray right here. It's kind of it's not a dark gray. It's a light gray. All right, and here we go. So I'm going to get my paint on my brush. I'm going to get it worked up in the bristles here. I want it in the bristles. I don't want it all sitting on the end. And then you can kind of wipe it off on a paper towel or whatever to see where you stand. Now we have lots of open space here. So in all actuality, I could touch it in my paint, get a little bit of it off, and do my offloading actually on my board if I wanted to, like that. Just stay away from the edges till you get most of that paint off of there, okay? And then get your edges over here. When you have a thin bridge, be very careful because it will move. So you just want to be very, very mindful of what's happening in those spots. Okay, now normally I tell you, don't worry about getting every single little spot. And I normally don't worry about that. But I kind of really want you to see the outline of him really well. So I'm going to, not just haphazardly put this on here. I'm going to get it all the way to the edge and all that stuff. So you can see the shape of our little bunny here. We're going to have to come up with a fun name for him. I don't know, something like Cletus or, something unusual for our sweet little bunny. I don't know why I keep calling him he. I suppose it could be a girl or it could be a boy. But our stencil says layer 1. So this is the first layer that we're putting on. We're going to semi-follow directions. And there might be directions on that Vintage Effect bottle. But I couldn't see it. I couldn't read it. I'd have to get my magnifier out and all that. Okay, so looky there. We got a bunny. We have a bunny. Look at him. I think the gray looks good. Okay, we can highlight him a little bit if we want to. And a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to sit that right there. Just in case we want to use the gray again. I'll grab my dryer. I'll stop laying my dryer down on the floor. And let's get him dry so we can do the second layer. Right here. Just like that. Hello, Lucille. Hello. So we're just doing I know a lot of you are probably tired of Easter, tired of bunnies. Excuse me. I personally have not done a lot of Easter. So I have some beautiful, absolutely beautiful, rice papers that have bunnies and stuff on them that I need to use. Speaking of rice paper, you guys, Friday, I have an affiliate link with Decoupage Central. I would love it if you ever need rice papers or Pin-Tart or IOD or anything like that. I would love it if you'd use my code. It helps me a little bit, the whole thing there. But Friday, IOD is releasing, has a whole new release coming out, you guys. And if you follow along with that kind of stuff, you will know that that stuff sells out quick. Okay, so on Friday, there's a big release of some really cool stuff. And you need to stay tuned for that. I will be sharing the stuff on my page. I have shared a few sneak peeks of some things on my page. Now, this is a bright pink, okay, for the palms of his feet. I don't know, do we want to stick with the bright colors or should we tone down a little bit? Trying to decide. You know what? I think I might try to tone it down just a little bit because it is the palm of his feet or the bottoms of his feet, and grab kind of a little bit lighter of a bright pink. Right here, maybe use this bubblegum pink. Put that on there. But make sure you stay tuned because there's some amazing stuff coming. Now, like I said, I have shared a few sneak peeks, not a bunch, but there's been a few sneak peeks of some of the stuff coming. But some of the stuff I've seen, through the sneak peeks are amazing. Amazing. You guys are going to love them. Okay. So I'm just going to go over that. Right here. Okay, now I know we don't want his eyelashes pink. Probably want those black. And the markings of his lips stuff like that. So we'll get those in a second. Now, this I went into regular acrylic paint. It's a little bit thinner, so you always want to be a little bit careful when you're working with the thinner colors. You need to really make sure that you get it off your brush real good. Otherwise, that's where you run into, a little bit of bleed through and stuff like that. So I'm going to grab my black right here, and we're going to put his little nose and stuff. I'm going to do those black. I'm just going to use my thing here. Right like that. Okay. Now I'm going to take a little piece of my thing right here. All right. And I'm going to do his eyelashes. Now I laid this here so that I didn't get black on this cheek. This little cheek color there. Now I kind of want to leave his nose pink, but his mouth, I think it needs to be outlined in the black. So I'm just going to cover that up there. And here we go with this. Okay. Looks kind of funny on there, but when we pull it off, it'll look a lot different. Okay. So there we go. Look at our sweet bunny. Now, I could have changed his face to any of these faces. You have the additional faces on there. I just went for it. Now, that was layer 2. So now we're on to layer 3. See, it says layer 3 right down there. Okay. So let's move our stuff. And let's see what we're doing with layer 3. Now you can see the outline. Can you guys see the outline? And with these being see-through, that's how I can line this right up. I just put that line on there. And that's how it shows that I'm on there straight. Or close enough to straight, you know? Close enough to straight. Now, I think we want to do his whiskers black so that they pop off of the board here. Like this. And then we need to decide what color we want to do our egg. I am almost thinking I want to do it purple. Like the purple egg and maybe teal polka dots on top of the purple. What do you guys think of that? Let's do it. Let's just do it. I have purple right there, so I don't need to get more purple out. Just get me a stencil brush with some purple on it. Okay. The other thing you can do is take yourself a paper towel, you know, to make sure you got most of it off. Okay. And here we go. We're going to make us a purple egg. It's going to be cool. I think it's going to be kind of cool. Okay, so now that was layer 3. Right there. Now I could have not done an egg. You guys, look. We could have done a carrot. All right. We could have done a bow tie, a bow. We still could put a bow up here, which we might do when we're done. But I'm going to dry that a little bit right there. Just like that. And we can do stripes. We could do, let's do the flowers down here for layer 4. Okay. It's good and dry. All right, so let's do these little flowery things. So I'm just going to lay that on top of my egg. Line that up the edges pretty good, right like that. I'm going to grab me an additional stencil brush, and I'm going to do this turquoise, aqua, whatever color you want to call this right here. Kind of wipe that off a little bit. Okay, and we're going to go over the egg with that. So you have a lot of options when you're working with these stencils, and they kind of take all the hard work out. You don't have to do any taping off when they're the layered stencils like this and stuff like that. Cute! Cute little bunny. Cute little bunny. Still got to think of a name. What do you guys think of? I don't know. I can't think of a good name for him. Cannot think of a good name. Dry that off a little bit. Just like that. Okay? Easy peasy and cutie cutie. Okay, now we have layer 5. Layer 5 down here. 2 little blobs. What are those little blobs, you guys? That's the bunny's hands. It's got to have hands holding that egg. He can't just be hanging out there. So we're going to use the gray again for his little hands. Now, this may not cover my egg perfectly, okay? But we're not going to fret about something like that because that's such a dark color, it might not cover it. But that's okay because it kind of is the illusion of his hands. And so if you can still see the purple egg through there, you probably will be the only one that can see it. When you look at it, people aren't going to be able to see it. But there's his little hands. Adorable bunny. Now, I do think I want to put a little bow up here on her head. Okay, so I'm going to dry that. I want to get that dry. Right there. Just like that. Just like that. Beatrice. It's a good name. I like Beatrice. Hello, Krista. Hello, Sue. Hello, Lucille. How are we doing, ladies? How are we doing? Just like that. Okay, let's put a little bow up here. Right here between her ears. Now, should we be matchy-match? Should we matchy-match that with the egg? Let's do this color. See what it looks like. Let's get some on our brush. Dries kind of quickly. Now, technically, you guys, you should take your brushes, get you a damp paper towel, get you a little baggie, and when you're done using them, stick them in the baggie so they don't get dry while you're using them, so you can pull them back out and use them again. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Eating lunch and drinking water. Jeannie, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Drinking that water, getting that water intake in. So, let's see what that little, oh, looky, that's kind of cute. Her little hat or her little bow. Okay, so I went through all that. Now, see, I can leave this out because we could stick a carrot over here or anything like that. But see, if I was wanting to do the bow tie instead of the egg, I would just, or not bow tie, but regular tie. We could just put the carrot like across like that if we wanted to do the carrot. So you have lots and lots of fun options there. So don't forget your options on that stuff. Now what we want to do is we want to put this Happy Easter on here. And we decided that we were going to put it like this. Right? It's kind of what we decided. And I'm not going to do the ears, okay? So I don't want to do the ears. I just wanted to say, well, I don't know. Should we put the ears on? No, I think we're just going to do the words. But I don't have to do that. I could do I could just put somebody loves you right here. That would even be cute just to put that on there. What do you guys think? Should I put the Happy Easter or should I put somebody loves you? What do you guys think on that? Let me know what you're thinking. I don't know. Tell me what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Somebody loves you. You're absolutely correct. It will last longer. I do like that. Now, colors. Okay, we use these 4 colors, right? So I'm going to start here at the bottom. I'm going to go yellow, and I'm going to go teal, and I'm going to go pink, and I'm going to go purple. So I'm going to kind of ombre the letters, okay? Why? Because I can, right? And if we don't like how it looks, we'll just go over the whole thing, right? Right on. So I have some yellow already out over here where we did the other stuff. So I'm just going to kind of put some yellow on my brush. Got way too much on there. So we're going to use yellow, pink, teal, purple, I think. That's what I'm saying I'm going to do right now. Okay. So we're going to start down here. And here we go. We're just going to start and start going like this, okay? We'll leave this out because I may end up doing something different. Now let's get us some of this pink right here. Okay, I'm going to hit the tops of this up here to where it kind of runs into it and then comes up a little ways right here, like that. Okay, I'm going to grab my yellow again because I want that to kind of blend with that pink right there. Just like if I was doing it on, you know, a surface that didn't have letters. Let's see what that looks like, you guys. Right there. See how that looks? Doesn't that look cool? Just like that. All right. So now I'm going to take my turquoise color right here, my aqua color. I'm going to get some more on my brush. Here, I don't have very much left on my paper or my plate there, but I think we may have enough. Okay. And here we go with the bunny. Okay. I'm going to get most of it down on this side. I'm leaving the kind of the top so that it kind of runs into the next color. See that? And we're just going to kind of, I'm going to touch just the tops of these letters right here so it looks like it's kind of going up into the that color. Okay. So there we go with that. Now let's get us some purple. I thought we had a purple. We had a purple stencil brush somewhere, so I don't have to get another one dirty. There's our black one. There he is. There's our purple. Let's get some purple on here. Right there, and we're gonna kind of whoosh this off. I know they make me happy too. They definitely make me happy. Right there. Make me smile and think of sunshine and summertime. Spring is here. I just like it. I like it. Okay. So that kind of goes into that. And I'm going to take my, I want to hit this guy here too. Okay. So I want to kind of do that. So it kind of runs up in there a little bit like that. All right, you guys. Are you guys ready for the reveal of this? The reveal. All righty. Da, da, da. Look at our bunny. Let's see, didn't that turn out cool? Turned out cool because I've got this purple up here and we're going into purple. I did the pink kind of on the pink side. Now the yellow is in a little bit different spot, but that doesn't really matter. But it kind of, it ended up pulling. I got paint right there. That's okay though. I'm just going to kind of get rid of some of that. It kind of pulls it, all the different colors together there. I just kind of think it looks cute. Now, of course, we need to draw everything in, draw our eye in. I'm going to use my darkest color, which is my purple. And we're going to go around the edges like we always do, because I'm going to do half this board and I'm going to show you what I mean. You frame in your project and that draws your eye to your project. It draws your eye in. And so now this board is a little bit thick. Now see how I have the light color here? I do like to do my stuff double-sided. So once I get the other side done, I'll probably take kind of a neutral color, maybe this purple, I don't know, a neutral color to go get this edge painted, because I don't want to leave it the wood color, because it would look funny on your door when somebody, you know, looks at the side of your project and it's the white. So I'll need to paint that, but I'm going to wait till I get the other side and pick a color that will go with both sides. Okay, but see how, okay, so when you're looking at this right here, see how on this side, because that's framed in, it's pulling your eye to the center. Whereas over here, your eye's just it's wandering, you know, it's not pulling it in and saying, hey, look at me. This is why we frame in our pictures. Now I know the big, you know, style, it's been that way for a while to use like the acrylic frames and stuff like that. But if you notice, if you really pay attention, when you use the acrylic frames or you use the frameless frames for your pictures and stuff like that, if you really pay attention when you look at stuff like that, you're not drawn to look at what's in the center because it's like it doesn't stop. It just kind of flows out. So the mind is a tricky thing. So anyway, so I think our little purple Somebody Loves You turned out absolutely adorable. I think it looks really, really cute. So I am happy with it. Now, probably what I'll do is I'm going to very lightly sand over the whole thing. Definitely not going to use this that I got the paint on. So I can get that off. Just throw it away and get a new one. But anyway, I'll sand it just a tish so that the edges don't stick up. I like to do that. Here's another one. Okay, right now I can feel that paint. Okay, I don't like that. I want people to think that it's, in the wood or whatever. Take a sanding block, and I'm not pushing down. I'm just letting it run over the top of it. So it's just going to grab those top edges. Okay, like that. And just kind of go over it a little bit. Now, if you don't like the look of a little bit rustic type of look, definitely you probably don't want to do this, but I do like that look. So, and also by doing this, it made our little bunny look like she has some little texture, a little bit of a texture, kind of like denim has a texture. Okay, you can really see it on the purple. I like how that looks. Now, when I spray this with clear coat, all my colors are going to come out, pop again to be really bright. So I really love how this turned out. I think this is a sweet little project. It doesn't take long to do stuff like that. That's why I absolutely love Essential Stencils, because their stencils make you have beautiful decor very quick and very easily. They take the hard work out. If I drew that out, it would take me a minute to do all that. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on this. And of course, we're done with this project right here. So I'm going to set this to the side, and we're going to grab something else. What are we going to grab? I don't know, but we're going to find some. Let's pull our frog out. How about we pull our frog out? Now, I have made this project before. Our little froggy right here. I love this little frog. But we're going to do him again. So I need a background. So what do we have? We have 8 minutes. I'm not going to have time to do a background. So let's get our frog painted. We want our frog. And look here. We have this for his belly. Okay. And then I only have one eye over here. I must have dropped the other eye. We'll have to find it. Or we can just do our own eyes. It doesn't really matter. Okay, but let's get him painted. Now, what color do we want our frog to be? Oh, I don't know. And why I got my brushes all put up, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking. The eggs look like she took out a bite out of the side. Oh, that's where her little hands are. See that? That's where her hands are. Now, see, I could outline that so that you really could tell that that was her hands holding that. But it does kind of look like she took a bite of it. Maybe she did. Maybe she did. We're going to use these same colors, you guys. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with the wording there. We're going to go yellow, pink. We're going to go right up through there. Now, I should have just kept my stencil brushes out of the water. I'm going to pull them back out. Let's see if it's good enough that I can dry them good enough to do something like this. Let's see. Here's the other two right there. You grab a paper towel right here. Don't ever stencil with wet stencil brushes, you guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. Now, I'm not stenciling. I'm going to paint, okay? But if you stencil with wet stencil brushes, it's thinning your paint out, and that's what will cause a lot more bleed through than you want. So if you ever have to wash a brush off, make sure you get it really super dry before you go back in. Now, normally I try to tell you guys not to use a brush on these because it'll get the sides, but we're going to on this, okay? So I'm just going to very lightly we're going to hit it with the yellow. Now, I could do this with a makeup wedge too, if I wanted to, but we're just going to go for it. We'll clean the sides up later. All right, so I'm just getting this yellow on here. Not a whole lot. I'm going to just kind of swoosh around like that. Okay, so there we got our yellow on our frog. All right, and then we want to go into the pink right there. Okay. Just kind of blending it a little bit. Just make our froggy kind of colorful, kind of like a crazy psychedelic frog. I mean, why not? You know, we can do whatever I want, whatever we want. This is our project right there. Let's go into this color here. Now I'll blend them. Don't worry, I'm going to blend them and get more paint on here and stuff. Just kind of getting us going here. With this right here. So you guys kind of get the idea of what I'm going for here. And up here, we're going to do the purple. See that? So we almost have like a tie-dyed froggy here. See up here, I'll just kind of get that a little darker. See that? Look at him. Doesn't he look crazy? Doesn't he look crazy? I love him. I love him. If you guys follow me, you know that I love colors. I love stuff like this. So this is right up my alley. Right here. And this guy may become a permanent fixture behind us. Because who doesn't like frogs, right? They're creepy in real life. But in our little fantasy crafting, decorating, way of doing things, they're pretty cool. So I think. So now see, I'm just kind of going, just darkening that up and letting it kind of blend in with the purple a little bit. But yet I want plenty of that on there like that. And then see, I can bring the purple down a little bit more, just like that. Okay, now so let's get us some pink here. Right here. We did pretty good with the pink a minute ago. I had lots of pink on my brush. Okay, but I'm just going to I don't want the wood showing. All right, and we're just kind of blending that up in there. Now, where did our yellow guy go? Here he is. Right here like this. Now, I have that belly piece that I could put on there, but I think I'm going to leave it alone. And I think, well, I don't know. Because I'm trying to decide exactly how I want to do my background. I think I might do my background, my round that he's going to sit on, or whatever I put him on. I may not end up putting him on that round. I may put him on something else. But whatever I put him on, I think I'm going to start green and go up into blue, so it kind of looks like the sky maybe. Isn't he cute? Now look how the blue and the purple kind of blended together and made the green and the pink kind of made a purple there. Okay, so, and I don't want it to look purple and look like I have purple again. So we'll dry this right here, and I'll go over it with the pink again and get it more pink. Does that make sense? So that it's not the purpley, because the two colors blended. Now you guys, a peace symbol under him. Yeah, that'd be cute. That'd be cute too. You guys, up after me is Miss Jeanne Clifton from Clifton's Crafty Casa. So make sure you go check her out. Join the Take 5 group. We've got some fun things going on today. And we always do Wednesdays and Fridays. So check us out when it comes to that stuff. Okay, so see how I got that more pink, but there's more of a line there? I don't like that. So I'm going to have to play with this a little bit. And have my pink go kind of up into that a little bit, get that dry, and I can come back in with the teal color and have it come down. And then I don't have the purple so, dominant there. So it almost looks like he has a little bit of a color on. So I need to blend them, okay? But we'll get that done. But make sure you check out Jeanne. If you don't belong to Take 5, make sure you join Take 5 because it is a lot of fun in there. We got lots of fun things coming up, some fun little events, stuff like that. So I think he turned out kind of cute. Where's our other? Where's our other? It's right in front of me. Okay, so we have Somebody Loves You. Now he's not real bright, but when I spray him, the bright will come back. It's before I sanded him. But I think that turned out absolutely adorable. And, you know, we could leave that out all year round, you know, at least into the summer, you know. Then we've got our tie-dyed froggy here. See, originally I pulled this out, but we'll see. I may make this into a peace sign and it just sit behind there. That's a good idea, Wendy. That was fantastic. You guys, my time's up. I gotta go. You guys, I'll see you next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day and an even better tomorrow. And the reason that my screen went off is because I believe my granddaughter that just walked in downstairs just texted me. So you guys have a great day. Bye-bye. And now I can't get that off. So here we go. You guys have a great day. Appreciate all of you.